Now, question is, can we accelerate other workloads with GPUs? GPUs are really great at matrix and vector calculations. They've got massive parallelism. One of the questions we asked ourselves is, can we accelerate SQL on top of a GPU? And so we've started to explore this. We call this Tensor query processing. It's taking a SQL statement like the one you see there, parsing it, converting it to in-memory intermediate representation, tensorizing it, and then downloading it on a GPU, the part that is the actual tensor processing part of the query onto a GPU, the rest of it onto a CPU, and then executing the query. Can this do better than what we see with the CPU? Let's go take a look at that in action. So what I'm going to show you here is on a TPCH benchmark, one of the queries from it, running on a CPU, 64 cores, 256 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to kick off the compile and a warm-up test of the query. And then I'm going to run the benchmark, the TPCH benchmark. You can see Spark query. And now that's going to take some time to run. While that's doing it, over on the right side, I'm going to tensor compile that query and download it to an NVIDIA GPU using the CUDA API. So I compiled the query. I'm going to run the benchmark. And you can see it's already done. Less than half a second to run it. Let's go back and see how the CPU is doing. It's still going, and there it goes. Close to 10 seconds. This is actually 20 times faster on the GPU than the CPU. And we've actually seen, in some queries, up to 70 times faster. So lots of questions still to answer here, but this gives you a taste of how we're exploring how to use GPUs for other types of workloads.